got target in sight. I'm ready to fire on your command. Firing now.
Hey guys, CT Nerf right here. I'm coming to you with a review video for the Nerf nstike long shot, the blue and white version. So here you go. Alright guys, this is it. The Nerf nstike long shot, the blue and white version. I refuse to call it elite because it's not elite. It is simply an nstike with a paint job. No internal modifications were ever made to this blaster, so I'm not going to call it elite just because it has blue and white colors. But it's still a freaking awesome blaster. I really like it, so I'm going to go over some of the stuff with you. First, there is a front gun on this blaster. It's pretty simple. It has the barrel right here. So this is pretty much the lower half of this blaster is the blaster. The top half is just a barrel extension for the long shot. So to make this work, you just front load a dart right in front, hold back the priming handle, and then fire the trigger. Simple as that. Now this, I wouldn't even call it nstike. This is just a blaster. It doesn't shoot far, but it's a pretty cool feature for a blaster to have an extra blaster as a front barrel. So this is still pretty popular. Not really for wars, but people definitely like this blaster. Cosmetically, I like it a lot. It looks very skeleton-like. Everything is really see. There is a sling mount attachment point right here in front onto the blaster itself, the long shot. Now, cosmetically, it does have a bipod that is permanently attached, so it does fold up real nice into the blaster, but then it comes down. There it does have a barrel attachment point right here, obviously, so you can attach barrel extensions, specifically the front gun for the long shot. It does have a carry handle here that has a tactical rail, and also the jam door is underneath the carry handle. It has a sling mount here and up front. It does have a stock, which is permanent. It does not come off, and it has a little button here to make it adjustable. So this is fully collapsed. You can have it all the way out and you just push the button back to lock it. No one that I know of uses the gun actively in this position. It's mostly just for storage that people would use it for. I personally use it, fully extend it, because I am an adult. I need it to be back as far as possible. The handle is pretty small and thin, but it is comfortable for a user to hold. The trigger is pretty darn smooth. To prime this blaster, there is a bolt action, which is on both sides of the blaster. So all you gotta do is just pull that back, push it forward, and now it's primed. It's a pretty short pull, but it's still powerful enough to call it nstike. To release the clip that it comes with is a 6-round clip. There's an ambidextrous, not ambidextrous, there's only one side, I'm sorry. There's a button right here, you just push that back, and now comes the 6-round clip. Now this is, obviously it's nstike, so we can work with any clip. It comes with a 6-round, but you can add any clip at all. One other thing I'll add to the stock is there's a spot to add an extra round, an extra magazine, which is pretty nice. There is a prime indicator on the back of the blaster. You can kind of see it there. So when you prime it, you can see that it's red, and then when you fire it, it turns black. So that way you know if you're primed or not. So that is the blaster itself. Now I'm going to be doing a firing test. I also want to point out, guys, that the long shot comes with this pretty cool targeting scope. Obviously it has no real usable features. It doesn't really work. It does have a kind of cool cross point to it. There is a plastic glass in the front and in the back. CT Nerf Girl says, "Hello, I told you to stay over there." You're silly. And of course, like all Nerf blasters, it does come with an instruction manual. It's not funny. Instructions are serious. You have to read them! You have to read the directions! You have to read all the safety stuff! Alright guys, I'm going to do a firing test. I'm going to fire 6 shots at the door. Hopefully I won't hit my daughter, CT Nerfer girl. I'm going to shoot 6 darts with the front gun attached and then 6 darts without. So we got my door way back there, and then we're going to try this out. And now I'm going to do the front gun. Alright, so my final thoughts on the nstike long shot is that if you don't already own one, definitely get your hands on this. It's definitely worth adding to a collection. It's definitely cool with a sniper status because you can add this front gun to it. I would recommend this one over the Zombie Strike long shot just because it has the bipod and it has the front gun, which the Zombie Strike does not have. And this is only a smidge more expensive, honestly. And if you do already own this blaster in another form, I would say don't buy this one because all it is a different color. But CT Nerfer does say it's good. I do give it a thumbs up, so if you don't already own a long shot, get your hands on this one. It's definitely worth the money, it's worth the time and effort for you to get it. So you guys have a great night, a great day, and as always, Nerf for nothing.